Well, we are all here, so we are going to begin, and if others join us, that's fantastic. But if not, we'll be a mighty crowd in spirit and in voice. So we're gonna open this morning with Ma Tovu, which is on page 4.
Ma Tovu, Ma Tovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, Ma Tovu, Ma Tovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, Vani berov chastecha avo vetecha, Eshtacha v'lecha kodshecha ve'yiratecha, Ma tovu, Ma tovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, Mishkenotecha Yisrael.
We're going to turn ahead in our prayer books to page 9. And on page 9, we have our Nisim B'chol Yom, which are our blessings for everyday miracles. And there are a number of different traditions and teachings associated with these blessings. There's an idea that you can say these blessings in the home, on your way to the synagogue, or in a communal space with others present. And there are a few different ideas for why we have this long list of blessings that we say. And one of them is really just to start our morning with gratitude and to name and acknowledge in word, in spoken word, all of the blessings that we have in our lives that we might otherwise take for granted. So even the blessing of waking up in the morning, of being able to open our eyes, something that without saying it out loud, we might just pass by. And so the idea is that as we're waking up, as we're getting ready to start our day, we do so by acknowledging how blessed we really are to even be here this morning. So we are going to chant them together, and you have an option if you want to follow Cantor Schwartz and chant the entire blessing in Hebrew. And if you're not ready for that, then you can follow me, and I'll be chanting the first part in Hebrew and the second part in English, as we typically do.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lasek bibina להבחין בין יום ובין לילה. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, פוקח עברים. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, malbish arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, zokes kefufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, rokah haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamechin mitzadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hanoten layaev koach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, המעביר שינה מעיני ותנומה מאף אפי. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani b'tzelem Elohim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani ben chorin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Oter Yisrael b'tifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Oter Yisrael b'gvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asali kol tzorki.
Now we are warmed up with gratitude and ready to offer our praise for God. So we'll sing together Psalm 150, Hallelujah, page 11.
Hallelujah, 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 el b'kodsho, hallelujah, b'rkiyahuzo, hallelujah, b'gvurotav, hallelujah, kerov gudlo, hallelujah, 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 v'teika shofar, hallelujah, b'nevel lechinor, hallelujah, b'tof u'machor, hallelujah, b'minim u'gar, hallelujah, 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 tiltzalei shama, hallelujah, b'tiltzalei truha, kol hanshama tehalleluya, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Let's turn to page 12 for Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayei chod u'vyom echod, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה, בגלה, ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבם מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך. יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה, ויתהלל, שמי בקודשה בריחו. לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא, ואמרו אמן. ברכו את אדוני המבורך, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due.
Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due, now and forever.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvorei choshech, osei shalom uvorei et hakol, hameir la'aretz v'ladarim aleha berachamim, uv tuvo mechadesh b'chol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reishit, ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai, kulam b'chokhma asita, mal'ah ha'aretz kinyanecha, tit barach Adonai Eloheinu, al shavach ma'aseh yadecha, ve'al me'orei or she'asita yefarucha sela, or chadash al Zion ta'ir, v'nizkech hulanu mehera le'oro, baruch atah Adonai, yotzer ha'me'orot.
Page 14. We'll continue with the V'ha'er Einenu at the middle of the page of the, or in the transliteration. May our eyes be enlightened with your Torah, and may our hearts cleave to your mitzvot as we can connect to the oneness within our hearts to love and revere God's name. V'ha'er Einenu b'toratecha v'dabek libeinu b'mitzvotecha v'yached levaveinu liyahava u'lira et shemecha v'lo nevosh le'olam va'ed v'lo הגדול והנורא בטחנו, נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך, כי אל פול ישועות אתה ובנו בחרת, וקרבתנו לשמך גדול סלע באמת, להודות לך ולייחדך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה. שמע ישראל Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever. You may be seated. We'll continue on page 16.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Let's read responsively on page 17. True and enduring, beloved and precious, awesome, good, and beautiful is this eternal teaching.
This truth we hold to be forever certain.
The eternal God is our ruler. You are the rock of Jacob, our protecting shield.
You abide through all generations. Your name is eternal. Your throne stands firm. Your sovereignty and faithfulness are everlasting.
Your words live and endure, true and precious to all eternity.
Adonai, our God, you redeemed us from Egypt.
You set us free from the house of bondage.
For this, the people who felt your love sang songs of praise to you.
The living God, high and exalted, mighty and awesome,
Who humbles the proud and raises the lowly, who frees the captive and redeems the oppressed.
cry out.
All praise to God Most High, the source of blessing. Like Moses, Miriam, and Israel, we sing to you this song of rejoicing.
Yababa bim bim bam,
Yababa
bim bam, yababa bim bim bam, yababa bim bam, ay 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 ay, yababa bim bam, ay 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 ay, yababa bim bam. Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar bakodesh, nora tehilot osefele, nora tehilot osefele, yababa bim bim bam, yababa bim bam, yababa bim bim bam, yababa baba bim bam, ay 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 ay, yababa bim bam, ay 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 ay, yababa bim bam. Shira chadasha, shibechu geulim leshimcha, al sefat hayam, yachad kulam, hodu v'imlichu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Tzur Yisrael, kuma be'ezrat Yisrael, ופתחנו מך יהודה וישראל, גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל, ברוך אתה אדוני Gal Yisrael. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open open my lips, that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Velohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Velohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor veHanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Chastei Avot V'imahot, Umevii Geula Livnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magin, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei kol atarab lehoshia, Morid hatal. Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofech olim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar, Michamocha bal gevurot, Umido melach, Melech memit umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman nata l'chayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol. Nekadesh et shimcha ba'olam, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו. אדיר אדירנו, אדוני אדוננו, מדיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו, והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהייך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש
seated. Let's continue singing Yismechu together at the bottom of page 22.
ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקוראי עונג שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקוראי עונג שבת המקדשי מקדשי שביעי המקדשי שביעי שבת כולם יספרו ויתענגו מדובך שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקוראי עונג שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקוראי עונג שבת חמדת ימים אותו קראת והשביעי רצית בו וקידשתו שבת חמדת ימים אותו קראת זכר מעשה בראשית שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקוראי עונג שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקוראי עונג שבת.
Let's take a few moments now for silent prayer.
שים שלום טובה וברכה שים שלום טובה וברכה שים שלום שים שלום טובה וברכה חן Chen v'chesed, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Chen v'chesed, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Aleinu sim shalom. Tova uracha. Sim shalom tova uracha.
We have reached Seder Kriyat HaTorah, our Torah service. So let's turn in our prayer books to page 28 and rise.
Devarim al shlosha devarim haolam omed al shlosha devarim al shlosha devarim al shlosha devarim haolam omed al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim al shlosha devarim al shlosha devarim al shlosha devarim haolam omed al shlosha devarim al shlosha devarim al shlosha devarim haolam omed.
Can have a seat. We are going to be reading this morning from Parashat Shoftim. And Cantor Schwartz is going to chant for us from the beginning of the parsha. We're going to try to find our place. So we're going to chant first and then after study the portion. So we're at the beginning of Shoftim. So if anybody finds it, you can call out the page for the rest of us. You found it? Yeah, we're in the 1400s here. 1456. Perfect. And we're going to start right at the beginning with verse 18. And if anybody would like to have the honor of the Aliyah, we're a small group. So if everyone wants to come up, you are all welcome. If only a few people want to, that's fine. But anyone who would love the honor of the Aliyah this morning is welcome to come and join us. Don't be shy. Here we go. Okay, you guys can come on.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamborach.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. שופטים ושוטרים, ניתן לך בכל שעריך, אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך, לשבתך ושפטו את המשפט צדק. לא תיתן משפט, לא תכיר פנים, ולא תיקח שחד, כי שחד. כי השחד יעבר עיני חכמים, ויסלף דברי צדיקים. צדק צדק תרדוף, למען תחיה וירשת את הארץ, אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך. לא תיטע לך כל עץ אצל מזבח אדוני אלוהיך, אשר תעשה לך. ולא תקים לך מצבה, אשר שנא אדוני אלוהיך.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נתן בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. מי שברך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב ואמותינו שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה, הוא יברך את כל אלה שעלו היום לכבוד התורה, לכבוד המקום ולכבוד השבת. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless Kent and Stephen, who have arisen this morning for the honor of God, the honor of Torah, and the honor of Shabbat. And by this merit, may they be granted life and kept from all trouble and affliction and from every harm or sickness. And may they find blessing and success in all their endeavors, together with all of Israel, as we say, Amen. We'll take a few minutes now to learn and study a little bit about what we just read. And I want to focus on verse 20, which may be familiar to you, has a very, very well-known phrase, particularly amongst those of you who are interested and involved in the justice community. The verse starts, Tzedek, Tzedek Tirdof, and that is often translated as justice, justice shall you pursue. So that's what I want to talk about this morning. You'll often hear those three words quoted on signs, on poster board, at rallies, at any type of social justice event or teaching, thinking about why in Jewish tradition we are commanded to pursue justice. And there are many different directions that we could go. I want us to start actually by talking about something that we don't usually talk about when we talk about this phrase. So oftentimes people will say, well, why is tzedek repeated? Because anytime a word is repeated, there's something special going on. And that's an interesting conversation that we could continue if we have time. But I wanted to start by talking about the second half of this verse, which is almost never included when you see this these three words quoted from a justice perspective, and I think, at least from an initial reading, there's probably a good reason for that. So I'm going to just read the verse again in Hebrew, and then we can look at the English. So, tzedek, tzedek, tirdof. So that's the part, justice, justice, shall you pursue. And then we have the word lema'an, which in this translation is just translated as that, but it really means like in order so, or in order that, techiyah v'yarashta. And that's the word I really want us to look at, which means to occupy. Techiyah means to live, that you may live, or here it's translated as thrive, that you will live, thrive, and occupy at haaretz, the land, asher Adonai Elohecha noten lecha, that God gave you. And I think that there's a troubling piece to this that I think is the reason why it's left out of justice quotes. And I want us to talk about that. So the word yarash, the verb, you can see I pulled the definition. So that word means to seize, dispossess, take possession of, inherit, disinherit, occupy, impoverish, be an heir. And at least to me, it feels this idea that we should pursue justice in order that we will live, that's great. But then in order that we will occupy, that's troubling to me. It doesn't, at least from an initial reading, it seems as if the two are in opposition with one another, that you should pursue justice, but you should only pursue justice in order so that you may occupy or dispossess other people. And that seems to be what it's suggesting here. And then I just pulled two other quote texts from Deuteronomy, which seem to suggest the same thing, that use the same word, vayarashta, in the exact same form. So anybody want to read just the verse in English, 6:18?
Do what is right and good in the sight of the Lord, that it may go well with you, and that you may be able to possess the good land that the Lord your God promised on oath to your fathers.
So that verse is almost a complete parallel to the verse in this Torah portion. Starts off by saying, do what is right, seek justice. And then it has this exact same lima'an, in order that you may, vayarashta, take possession of the land. Anyone want to read 12:29? Yeah, Barb.
Lord your God has cut down before you the nations that you are about to enter and dispossess, and you have dispossessed them and settled in their land.
So that one has a little bit different structure, but it is a similar, it's clear that that word still has the same meaning of dispossessing another people who is settled in the land. So I wanted to start the conversation by hearing, I know what my reaction is to this, but I'd love to hear thoughts on how you feel reading this, or how you reconcile this concept of justice and then occupation. Yeah.
So this is another linguistic question I'll throw out that seems fair, question for question. Maybe we're misunderstanding what they meant by justice.
Say more. Yes.
So I'm wondering. We have a concept of justice in our current context. I don't know if they just meant justice within the Jewish people, or if justice had a different connotation than, or if tzedek had a different meaning at that time than the, kind of justice for all. We think of justice for all
right.
Sort of is our context, and it doesn't seem like justice for all could have been what they were thinking, given this context.
Yeah, it's a great point, and I think it it doesn't define it. It doesn't say, seek justice for all people. It also doesn't say seek justice only for the Israelite community, but it doesn't say it. But I think it's a great point to struggle and wrestle with. And then what do we do with the fact that if that is the case, then how do we think about how we've kind of changed that concept today?
I mean, clearly the fact that there's so many references to treat the stranger and
right.
the widow and the orphan, that seemed to be part of the tzedek concept as well.
Right.
That wasn't like it was only for the Israelites, because there's that, but it's not quite what we think of either.
Right.
But even that, to carry on what you're saying, the stranger can be within our community.
Yes.
I sort of don't know everybody in the temple, let alone the Jewish community, and there's certainly orphans and widows within our community.
Right.
So I think you make an important point that I did not think of.
Barb.
Well, I was thinking along your lines, but I never understand when God decides the nations before you are about to enter and dispossess. He tells them, that before you go there, I'm going to go in and, get rid of everybody. And that just doesn't, today, that doesn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
That they have to kill all these people. Maybe there were people there who believed differently, so they weren't allowed to go on. But it seemed like such a strange, I don't know enough about, the history of these people, but it just seemed like whenever he wanted them to take the land, he said, go in and kill the first, before you
Yeah.
take over, kill all the ones that are there.
Mm-hmm. Other thoughts?
Well, I think something you said the other day is true. And what you said again today, we think of it today in terms of how we understand it. But we don't think about what it was like for the people back then to be
Right.
persecuted people and how they felt.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was their identity back then, was running away
Right.
from slavery and living in the desert for all those years. They probably didn't, when you're drowning, that's the worst time to try to save somebody, because they'll drown you if you try to save them, because they're trying to save themselves, and obviously the Israeli people trying to save themselves.
Right.
Definition you have in the context of what was going on, that justice meant not much different thing than that.
Yeah.
We take today's definition, try to apply it to this part of the Torah. It's a little bit missing.
Yeah, I think that what everyone said is right, and I think tzedek is used much more broadly than the vayarashta, than the word to dispossess. So I think if you wanted to do a study of that concept and how that idea of tzedek is used throughout the Torah, I think you could find so many different avenues of what that idea means. But I definitely think, and this is sort of going to the other conversation that a lot of people typically have on this concept, is trying to figure out, like, well, what does this really mean, tzedek? Why is the word tzedek used twice? There's a commentary that for this, I know nobody wants to be here all day, so on the backside there's other commentary about why is the word tzedek used twice, and it talks a little bit about how we should be righteous both in our words that we speak and also in our deeds, in what we do. And I think that is, it's not the same as the way the phrase tzedek, tzedek, tirdof is used when you see it on a poster board at a rally, necessarily. I mean, I think you could argue that, but I think another piece of this that we haven't named yet is the concept of reward and punishment, and this idea that if we act justly, whatever that means, that then God will reward us, and that reward in this context means that other people will suffer. And I think that is something that we really, really struggle with. And like what Barb brought up, that it happens over and over again in the Torah, that, the example of the Egyptians and how innocent people did suffer in order for the Jewish people to survive. And I think it's a concept that we really struggle with, because today we reject it. At least in most Jewish circles, when we talk about ethics and we talk about justice, we talk about it in a way that is not a zero-sum game. That like we can possess land, we can. The land of Israel can be ours, but it doesn't mean that another people have to suffer at our gain. And the idea that pursuing justice is justice for every individual in the world. And I think when we get into some of the text, we're faced with the reality that it was a different time. I really do think that what Stephen was bringing up about, when you are a people who is a suffering people, that your experience of the world and your experience of God is from the standpoint of a marginalized group, and so therefore your outlook on the world is different than what it is for us today when we do have privilege as Jews in America. But we're still stuck wrestling. And so I wanted to bring this not to be a downer, but I think so often it's easy for us as reform, justice-leaning Jews to kind of find a text and use it for our advantage, and to forget that there's danger in doing that, and that we often will criticize the fundamentalist community for taking a piece of text and using it out of context. And I'm not saying that that's what happens when you see Tzedek Tirdof on a poster board, because I've used it myself. But just to kind of, just to take a step back and to like really engage in it, and to think deeply about what it means beyond just those three words. So I'm sorry that I'm not leaving us with much of a nechemta, other than just to continue to wrestle, and that wrestling's important. Yeah.
So, I mean, just to sort of.
You're going to give us a nechemta now?
Try to do something. I mean, I think, in the Pledge of Allegiance, this liberty and justice for all.
Yeah.
We know that if we look at the history of this country, that has always been and remains aspirational rather than something that it's clearly not something that anyone anywhere has ever found easy to extend liberty and justice to all. So it remains aspirational for all of us.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I think that we tend to, in this day and age, think we're the only ones that wrestle with this.
Yeah.
But when you look at Talmud, you can see that people have been wrestling with the same questions that we wrestled with.
Right. That's right.
It's
in the wrestling.
The rabbis have been wrestling.
Right. That's right. All right. Well, we're going to continue with our service, and while we're still in the presence of our Torah, we're going to offer another blessing of Misha Berach, blessing for healing for those in our lives and our community who are in need of healing. So I'm going to pass out the programs so that everyone can have an opportunity to see those in our community who. Do you still have them already? It's from last night. This is from last night. Okay. these are names that have been compiled by our members, of those in our community who are in need of healing. So we hope that as you see the names, if you know somebody on the list, you may inquire about how they may need our support. And I'll also invite anyone, if you would like, to share a name of somebody who is in need of healing in your life. Baruch atah Adonai Rofei HaCholim. We praise you, Adonai, who brings healing to those in need. We will lift and dress Torah. So I'm going to invite Stephen to lift the Torah for us. Please rise.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. La 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 la. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. וזאת התורה ששם משה לבני בני ישראל על פי יד משה. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה ותומכיה מיושר דרכיה דרכי נועם וכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה חדשה ממנו כקדם. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. 1607. Is that right? Okay. So before we read the passage, let's chant together the blessing. And the blessing is in our prayer box on page 33.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nviim tovim v'ratzav b'divreihem hanemarim bemet. Baruch atah Adonai Habocher Batorah u'Moshe Avdo u'Yisrael Amo u'Vinvi'ei ha'emet v'hatzedek.
So I'm going to grab the microphone. And we'll pass around, and each read a verse. We're going to start at the beginning. This is a long passage, so I don't know if we're going to...
1607. I am he who comforts you. What ails you that you fear? Man who must die, mortals who fare like grass. Should I do 2? You have forgotten the Lord your Maker, who stretched out the skies and made firm the earth, and you live all day in constant dread because of the rage of an oppressor, who is aiming to cut you down. Yet of what account is this rage of an oppressor?
Quickly the crouching one is freed. He is not cut down and slain, and he shall not want for food. For I, the Lord your God, who stir up the sea into roaring waves, whose name is Lord of hosts, have put my words in your mouth and sheltered you with my hand.
I, who planned the skies and made firm the earth, have said to Zion, you are my people. Rouse yourself. Arise, O Jerusalem, you who from the Lord's hand have drunk the cup of his wrath. You who have drained to the dregs the bowl, the cup of reeling. She has none to guide her. Of all the sons she bore, none she takes her by hand. Of all the sons she reared.
She has none to guide her. All of her sons she bore. None takes her by hand of all the sons she reared. These 2 things have befallen you. Wrack and ruin, who can console you? Famine and sword, how shall I comfort you? Your sons lie in a swoon at the corner of every street, and like an antelope caught in a net, drunk with the wrath of the Lord, with the rebuke of your God.
Therefore, listen to this, unhappy one, who are drunk, but not with wine. Thus said the Lord, your God, who champions his people. Herewith I take from your hand the cup of reeling, the bowl, the cup of my wrath. You shall never drink it again.
I will put it in the hands of your tormentors, who have commanded you, get down, that we may walk over you, so that you made your back like the ground, like a streeter for passers-by. Oh, okay. Awake, awake, O Zion, clothe yourself in splendor. Put your robes of majesty, Jerusalem, holy city, for the uncircumcised and the unclean shall never enter you again.
Let's turn the page, and we're gonna end with the Nehemta, because so far it has been a little down. So we're gonna turn and finish with starting with verse 11 on page 1611.
Suru, suru, tzu misham, tamhe al tigau, tzu mitocha hibaru, nosei kle Adonai, ki lo v'chipazon tetzeu, u'imnusa lo telechun, ki holech lifnechem Adonai, u'me'asivchem Elohei Yisrael.
Page 34.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam, tzur kol haolamim, tzaddik b'chol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ve'oseh, המדבר ומקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה שנתת לנו, אדוני אלוהינו, לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל, אדוני אלוהינו, אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
Let's turn ahead to page 37 and rise for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Let's read responsively on page 39. At the rising of the sun and at its going down, we remember them.
At the blowing of the wind and in the chill of the winter, we remember them.
At the opening of the buds and in the rebirth of spring, we remember them.
At the blueness of the skies and in the warmth of summer, we remember them.
At the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn, we remember them.
At the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember them.
When we are weary and in need of strength, we remember them.
When we are lost and sick at heart, we remember them.
When we have decisions that are difficult to make, we remember them.
When we have achievements that are based on theirs, we remember them.
As long as we live, they too will live as we remember them. This morning we think of those in our community who have died in recent days. Janet Sussman, Anita Gerson, Esther Klein, Lyubov Morishek, Bernie Eisenstadt, Dwayne Carlson, Rachel Duncan, Marjorie Shark. And we also think of those whose yahrzeit has occurred since we gathered last Shabbat. Hilda Alexander, Cheryl Usen Anderman, Jay Binder, Clarice Cutts, Fanny Fox, Sandra Friedman, Shirley Garber, Saul Garfield, Gustav Gimbel, Donald Goldberg, Alex Golden, Meyer Gorin, Robert Gross, Lawrence Hahn, Curtis Hort, Peggy Johnson, Elsie Kahn, Donald Kleekhofer, Phyllis Clough, Maurice Kotz, Abraham Leader, Belle Lipset, Charles Luther, Hannah Lyon, Jack Mandel, Sylvia Mark, Moses Maislin, Jean McNeil, Sam Meckler, Mary Moroner, Richard Nord, James Odland, Lois Peltz, William Schaller, Jerry Shapiro, Sam Scher, Bert Silberman, Bernie Silver, Joanna Seimer, Philip Steinberg, Rebecca Weisberg, Maury Winnick, Bertha Wolf, Evelyn Wolovich, Esther Yanoff, Celia Zitmar. If you are remembering someone this morning, and you'd like to share their name with our community, I invite you to do so now. Zikronam livracha, may all of their memories be for a blessing as we turn together to page 40 for Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah be'alma divrach urate v'yamlich malkute b'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dehol beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehe Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'alam u'almei almaya Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh v'yit hadar v'yit halev v'yit halal Shemei d'kudasha barechu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma ve'imru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen.
Shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen.
You can head on out to the social hall and sing the Shamru as we transition to Kiddush.
V'shamru v'nei Yisrael